Rapper turned podcaster Joe Budden is being called to the carpet by his ex-girlfriend, TAHIRY Jose. And this all started after he did his podcast on Wednesday, May the 22nd, on the Joe Budden podcast, where Joe and his crew had discussed the video of P. Diddy assaulting Casey. After cutting the segment from the previous episode, Joe blasted P. Diddy during his reaction video. And on his reaction, he called P. Diddy a disgraced media mogul and a lying sack of ish. And he did this in response to P. Diddy's apology to Casey. But a few hours later, Joe's ex-girlfriend TAHIRY entered the chat on the Shade Room and did a post about Joe's response. She said, "This whole ish took me out." She said, "So hard to watch. So sorry for Casey and every other woman who is currently going through it or has ever gone through it. It's tough." She added in another comment, "The irony, this is so triggering. I remember Joe throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk him into letting me go." Joe Budden chimed in and responded to TAHIRY's IG allegation on that same post. He said, "TAHIRY, you are a lying, failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men." He says, "Outside of me, you lack an identity, which is why you've tried desperately to attach yourself to me for over 15 years. He concluded, "I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You're a con woman that's been lying about me for ages." Joe and TAHIRY began dating back in 2005 and had a few rough patches in their relationship, resulting in them breaking up twice, with the final split happening in 2014. She has since accused him of abusing her during the relationship multiple times, accusations that he has denied. She is not the only woman, though, to accuse Joe of abuse. His former girlfriend, Esther Baxter, accused Joe of causing her to have a miscarriage due to his alleged physical abuse back in 2011, which he also denied those claims. And with those accusations against Joe Budden, there also comes other women that says that the podcaster has abused them when they were dating. You have TAHIRY, you have Esther Baxter, also his former friend, Rocky Thunder, who also claims that Joe Budden strangled her. She claims that there are many women who have been victims of this podcaster and is asking for the women to come forward. And that's her story. And she went on to name a few on her Instagram page. She said TAHIRY, Sin, Kaylin, Yaris, Sharina, Adele, Esther Baxter, and more. She said, "Hold your heads up and speak your truth if and when you ever feel like it." This is what she's telling the women. Her Instagram post, which was liked by rapper Meek Mill and others. And it's like I said, people, this thing is deep. We have to see how far the rabbit hole goes. And also we know that ish rolls downhill. And everybody have a past. And sometimes your past does catch up with you. And you see in Joe Budden's case, and it's ironic that he was doing a discussion on Diddy. And as he was doing it, the video came out of him assaulting Casey. So he cut his podcast. Boom. Waited some days. And he came back on May the 22nd and did a reaction video to the podcast that he didn't continue, calling Diddy a piece of ish. And at the same time, what happened? Karma came in and said, wait a minute, you act as if you have no dirty laundry. And Karma came in and said, let's shine some light on it. And so the light shined on him too now. And now he's looking like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Timing is everything, people. See, you can only get away with things so long. Like the Most High said, what's done in the dark shall come to the light. What's done in the dark shall come to the light. And this is case in point. So when we think of ourselves highlier than we are and that we're getting away with something, we just never know when the past says, hey, let's talk about it. And this is case in point. So he has to be pretty fickle himself. I know his nerves is rattled right now too. Because we know in today's age, the system allows people to go back 10, 15, 20, and sometimes even 30 years and say, hey, this person did this to me. And with a little bit of proof, and we know all the proof they need is the picture. They got the picture of him and TAHIRY. They got the picture of him and Esther Baxter. The proof is there. They got the picture of him and other different people. Probably the rest of these women as well. So, you know, it's gonna be a uphill battle for him as well. See, that's the thing. And then people are gonna bring out old footage. People be filming. People have pics. And people are getting revealed, exposed. And you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? And karma is a real when she's mad. You know what I'm saying? While you're exposing other people, we all have to remember, people. We all have a past and we all have some dirty laundry or something we don't want people to know about us. That's what we do have to realize. So that's why when you're talking about people, that's why I do it like I do. I say allegedly, and I wasn't there. I'm just reporting information that I'm reading. I'm not saying, oh, no, I know this to be factual, unless you see facts. If you don't see facts, you can't call it factual. And that's the same right now with Joe Budden. They allegedly saying he did this to them. Me calling it to be facts, I can't call it to be facts. I wasn't there, and I don't see the video facts. But who's to say they don't have it? Just like Diddy. We thought it was no facts out there other than word of mouth. And then pop, up comes this video. And you have to figure with Joe Budden, some of these incidents happened when they were filming that Love and Hip Hop show. So, you know, cameras was rolling. So they have some video. They have some facts. But at the end of the day, people, the dirt shall meet the road. We all have to be accountable for what we've done or what we do. And, you know, we have to fess up to it. It's just a shame that it's not a shame. It's just that, hey, when you have money, you might have to pay like you weigh. So I can imagine Joe right now. He should be probably shaking in his boots, but it comes with the territory, people. It comes with the territory. Karma is real. Blasting somebody else, I'm not exempt from being blasted either. When people do have these podcasts and things like that, and they're blasting other people, they have to always remember that you're not exempt from being blasted. You have a past. Somebody knows something about you. So we have to be careful with our tongues. You know, bridle your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Use your stuff for information, not for blasting and shock value. But at the end of the day, people, like I said many moons ago, it rolls downhill. This ain't the first person, and it won't be the last. They're going to come and get everybody because of the time that's allowed for people to file their case. You know, when you have 20, 30 years, I'm pretty sure in 30 years you've done something that was inappropriate, and now people can come out on you and they could sue you for it. And now, watch, moving forward, it's going to be a lot of people with money. They're going to get hit. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
seen the moon glow like
hey yo, I never
seen